The NFC South rivalry between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers delivered another fiercely contested chapter as both teams entered the matchup carrying different motivations but equally high stakes. With the season entering its final stretch, the game became more than a routine divisional meeting. It was a barometer for identity, resilience, and postseason direction. Tampa Bay came into the night determined to strengthen its grip on the division after weeks of fluctuating performances. Injuries had disrupted their rhythm earlier in the season, but a growing sense of cohesion has begun to show on both sides of the ball. The Buccaneers' offense focused on controlling the pace early, leaning on short, efficient passing and a committed ground game designed to keep Atlanta's defenders guessing. Their veteran core provided a steadying presence, emphasizing ball security and patience, especially after several recent games where turnovers nearly flipped the outcome. Defensively, Tampa Bay maintained its reputation for physical play in the trenches. The front seven created early pressure, forcing Atlanta's offense into rush throws and uncomfortable third-and-long situations. The Buccaneers' secondary, which has been a point of scrutiny throughout the year, tightened up in key moments, disrupting timing routes and preventing the Falcons from building sustained momentum. Atlanta approached the game with a blend of urgency and opportunity. Though their record has pulled them away from playoff contention, the Falcons view the divisional battle as a chance to reset the tone of their season. The coaching staff emphasized aggression, taking calculated risks, opening up the playbook, and trusting young offensive pieces to spark drives. Atlanta's quarterback showed flashes of command, connecting with receivers on deep shots that tested Tampa Bay's coverage and momentarily swung momentum in their favor. The Falcons' defense showed its usual mix of disruption and inconsistency. They generated pressure on several key drives, forcing Tampa Bay into field goal attempts instead of touchdowns, but they also struggled to control the Buccaneers' intermediate passing attack. Missed tackles and extended drives slowly wore down Atlanta's front, especially in the second half as Tampa Bay leaned more heavily on clock-draining possessions. Special teams played a significant role throughout the night. Field position became a silent but decisive factor, with Tampa Bay consistently starting drives near midfield while Atlanta often found itself pinned deep. One of the turning points came on a long Buccaneers return that set up a short scoring drive, giving Tampa Bay breathing room at a crucial moment in the third quarter. As the fourth quarter unfolded, both teams exchanged offensive stands and near breakthrough plays. Atlanta attempted to mount a late comeback, stringing together a series of completions and pushing into Buccaneers territory. But Tampa Bay's defense held firm, delivering a critical stop inside the red zone that shifted the momentum back toward the home sideline. From there, the Buccaneers methodically bled the clock, relying on their ground game to seal the outcome. When the final whistle sounded, Tampa Bay emerged with a win that carries significant weight in the NFC South race. The victory not only strengthens their postseason position but also reinforces a team's growing sense of stability after a season of unpredictable swings. For the Falcons, the loss highlights the need for continued development, improved execution, and more consistent play across all phases. But beyond the score, the matchup underscored the familiar intensity of the Falcons-Buccaneers rivalry, a contest defined by physicality, emotional swings, and the ever-present implications of divisional football. And as both teams look ahead to their remaining games, this meeting serves as a reminder of how quickly fortunes can shift in the NFL, especially when rivals collide with so much at stake.